Welcome, Cancer, to your money, career, and finance reading for May. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lena, and I'm here to deliver you guys divinely guided messages that will most support you as you move forward on your journeys, manifesting all of your goals and dreams with ease and grace. So welcome back, Divine Fam. Thanks for being a part of the channel. Thanks for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you guys are new, welcome. This is the money, career, and finance reading, and it is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars. There will be a playlist linked in the description box as well as the comment section so that you guys can go ahead and watch your different signs. I have cleansed the space and held sacred space. So now before we get into it, I wanted to say a couple of things. Thank you so much again for everyone who's been supporting the channel and has been a part of the Divine Fam. So I have some very exciting news. By the way, happy new moon, okay? Happy eclipse, beautiful energies, beautiful messages that came through in the weekly guidance message. So everyone who was on the live stream, which is every Sunday in the evening, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to everyone that's been showing love and support on the channel. I want to also thank everyone who's been donating through the Cash App. It means so much. Your donations really help the channel grow. It allows me to buy more tools, okay, to provide these readings like new decks, tarot decks, but also candles, incense, crystals, different things that go into the readings, as well as the work that I'm providing here for you guys on not just the YouTube channel, but the Instagram page. So if you haven't followed on the Instagram or you're curious, it is going to be up here at Lena's Divine Tarot. And you can also click on my channel, on this channel, okay? And when you click on the About page, you'll also be taken to a little button where you can click on the link that's there. And you guys can also find a link to the Patreon, which will also be in the description box. And if you're interested in joining the Patreon, it just launched, you guys. I'm so excited to be bringing this for you guys so that we can continue to interact. It's a wonderful way for those who want to support the channel, want to support the readings that I'm providing, but also want more content, want, you know, free readings, okay, personal readings, private readings, right? So go check that out if you're interested in getting private readings, personal readings, okay, free personal readings. And for those of you who become a Divine Fam member, Insider VIP, there is a discount for any private readings, you guys. Yes, private readings. You heard correct. For anyone who's been part of the channel, I am now offering private readings. A lot of people have been requesting this, and I said, you know what, this is the time. It's something I've been wanting to do, and finally it's here in Taurus season. So I love you all so much. Thank you for all the love and support. Be sure to check all that out. For those who are interested in a booking, refer to the links that are in the description box. You can also always just click on the channel and go to the About section, and you can find more information there, resources, links, and all of that. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. I'm really excited to bring these readings for you guys. If you missed any readings, you can catch up on the channel's homepage when you're done. I will be linking a few playlists for you guys if you're interested in the most recent readings. Your donations mean the world to me. They really support the channel. They allow me to continue providing readings for you. If you want more and more readings, then I strongly encourage you to consider donating to the channel. You can do it through Cash App, PayPal, and if you want to become a member, you can also do that and check out the Patreon. There are added perks that come with your donation, so go ahead and check those out when you get a chance. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into your beautiful money, career, and finance reading. Cancer, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. This may also resonate with Cancer, Venus. Okay. Interesting. Wait. Ay, no. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Cancer. Okay, it may also resonate if you have Venus, Mars, and Cancer, and then also North Node as well. Beautiful. Okay, so the way this works if you're new is that we're going to look at the first 2 weeks of May. We're going to look at how you're showing up at work. We're going to look at what's supporting you. We're We're going to look at the home. We're going to look at any blocks, challenges, and delays for this month. We're also going to look at, interesting. Okay, I usually don't do reversals, but I'll read them at first and then we'll transmute any energy, okay? And so then we're going to look at the advice, and then we're going to look at the second half of May, how you're moving forward, as well as new opportunities that want to come towards you in the next 3 months. And then we're going to look at the final outcome for the month, okay? So welcome again. Welcome, welcome if you're new. Oh, my cards got all messed up when I shuffled. Oh no. Anyway, I'll fix that when we're done. So anyhow, my beautiful Cancer, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's clarify this energy. So the first card out, Cancer, is the Temperance energy, okay? So yeah, okay, interesting. So you guys have been very patient. You've been very patient when it comes to a goal that you've had surrounding your finances, manifesting a dream, okay, Pisces energy, a dream that you have. What is it? A business, the dream job? Is it the career path that you want? Is it moving up the corporate ladder? Is it the house that you want to live in? Maybe it's the home you want to purchase, right? It could be, it's going to be different for everyone. Let me know in the comments, my beautiful Cancer fam, my fellow Cancers, love you all. So with the Gemini energy, though, what I'm seeing with the Pisces and the Gemini energy is that while you guys are in May going through, you know, giving things time, excuse me, you guys might need to do some throat chakra clearing. In May, you might be called to communicate and use your voice. You might be required to do so. And we'll talk about that because there's a lot of sword energy over here. So that makes sense. Okay, so let's talk about this. My beautiful Cancerian. This is, okay, Cancer, I'm also getting like a lot of you might, because of the retrograde, especially maybe Cancer rising, a lot of you might feel like you're constantly facing little stumbling blocks, little bumps in the road, Cancer. Don't fret. Don't allow any delays to, you know, get you feeling overwhelmed. Okay, Cancer, it's okay. Everything's working out. I just want to start off by saying that. Because what I can see is that, well, what I felt as well was that energy of things getting in the way, things, you know, you guys getting a little bit anxious and things like that, feeling a little bit scared that things won't work out, but they will, okay? And we'll talk more about why they will. But first, let's keep focusing on this. So this energy here is you guys being very balanced, right? It's making sure that, yes, you're being practical. Yes, you're going to work. Yes, you're cleaning the house. Yes, you're tending to the kids if you have kids. Yes, you're, you know, tending to yourself, but this is also you making sure that you have time for spiritual practice, for me time, for self-love and self-care, literally for alone time. You guys want to make sure that every day you're having a moment for yourself to just do what makes you happy, to go for a jog, a run, to sit outside and look at the sky, you know, like be in the garden, whatever it is, without anyone else. Okay, Cancer is going to be very important for you in May so that you're not feeling overwhelmed, right? You want to have something where you can de-stress in a healthy way. Okay, that's very, very important here. Also, if you're having fears, if you're having reservations, doubts, confusion, illusions, Cancer, when it comes to a matter surrounding the job you want to go for, the business you want to pursue or build, okay, whatever it is, you'll know. Especially in the second half of May, you want to pull back, okay, Cancer? Pull back, remove yourself from the situation for a moment so that you don't allow fears to get in the way. You'll gain perspective when you can zoom out and go like distract yourself with something productive and healthy, okay? Like, you know, that you'll enjoy. For me, for example, it would be tending to my plants or being in the garden, you know, but that's just me. So it's going to be different for all of you. Maybe it's doing your hair. Maybe it's doing a exfoliation mask, watching one of your favorite vloggers on YouTube, okay? Something like that that's going to inspire you, okay? But a lot of you are feeling very inspired, okay? Very creative, very fruitful. So while you are carrying out this plan, this business, this goal, this dream, make sure that you're also planning, okay? So you're being called in May to do a lot of planning, creating, you know, jotting things out on paper so that you guys can get your thoughts out on paper, right? Speaking of, you guys have the Two of Swords. Yeah. This is when it comes to like work, finances, and stability. Okay, second card out, you guys have the Two of Swords. So there is a need for you guys to get out, you know, get your notebooks out, or if you use like an app or something, and come up with a business plan or a strategy or a to-do list or an action, you know, an action plan in terms of like, what are the steps that you need to take to accomplish that goal, to create this project, to, you know, especially if it has a lot of moving parts or different things, literally list out each little part, my beautiful Cancerian, and it's going to be something that you'll enjoy doing. But it's super, super important because you won't be able to move forward without, you know, being clear on how you're going to move forward and then being accountable. So let's say for some of you, it has to do with like at your job. Okay, so it's the same energy. You want to be very like, you want to plan things out, plan how you're going to do whatever it is you do at your job, you know, figure out, you know, maybe you need to make a little list, carry a little notepad with you, make sure you're getting everything you need to get done, okay? For some of you, it's more so outside of that. I feel like this is surrounding your finances. It's surrounding your financial plan. It's surrounding your living situation. A lot of you feel like maybe finances have been a mess. I'm just going to keep it real. Some of you are doing well. Some of you are, things are like a mess for some of you, okay? And so what you want is to bring in justice, okay? Balance back into your finances. So what do you need to do, Cancer, my beautiful Cancerian, to bring balance back, right? Like, so it's figuring that out and then moving accordingly. But we're going to talk about when is the right time for you to actually take action, because in the first 2 weeks, it may not be the right time. And it makes sense because we're going through the eclipses. We're going through the retrograde. And so even though the retrograde is going to be around through the entire month, the energy is going to loosen itself up after the lunar eclipse on the 16th. And so we'll talk about that in a moment, but let's talk about what's supporting you. Okay, what's supporting you is this Ace of Swords. Okay, this is you getting very clear on what it is that you want, how you want to go about it. And it's you anchoring in ideas into the 3D world, okay, and being able to act on them. Okay, but it's also you making up your mind and setting your sights on something and not veering off that path. Okay, so this is the month where you're going to be very clear. For a lot of you, it has to do with the living situation. Some of you want to move. Some of you want to relocate. You're no longer satisfied where you are, and you're going to be coming to the conclusion sometime in May that, you know, I want this new thing. Okay, I want this new job. I want this new home. I want this new living situation or whatever it is. Number 22 in Pluto energy. You're literally going to be rebuilding this in your lives. Okay, Cancer, is like some area in your life is being rebuilt. And so know that sometimes things have to fall apart in order for us to rebuild them. So if you are going through a tough situation, know that it had to happen in order for something better to come in and for you to be able to create and manifest exactly what it is that you want in your life. Okay, yeah. Some of you want to work from home. Some of you want to be like, or just have more time for your family. So this is something that you guys are working towards. I don't see it like fully being here embodied the way you would like, but you know, you have to keep going, Cancer, and know that it's going to work out. Okay, have faith. But in regards to the home, I'm seeing that a lot of you want to relocate. Mars energy, number 17. You want this new beginning. You want this rebirth. You want to move fast, but this was in reverse because you guys are like a little bit, you're feeling, and it's okay, right? Because I can relate. So For some of you, you might have been feeling in the beginning of May like a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit emotionally just overwhelmed. Even if you've been numbing yourself, some of you might be numbing your emotions and just like sitting there like not even processing what you're feeling, or trying to like suppress it with food, or YouTube or Netflix, or whatever it is. Okay. And so how can we transmute this energy? So what we're going to do is I'm going to call upon Archangel Raphael. Thank you so much, Archangel Raphael, for being here. I call upon you in this now moment to support me and working with you in the Emerald Flame to heal our beautiful Cancerian fam that's tuning in. I call upon Saint Germain as well for the violet flame of transmutation to clear, cancel, and release any negative energies that are not aligned with their highest good, and transmute all fears and emotional imbalances with unconditional love into the light now and always, and so it is. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Aw, they're awesome. They always come through real quick too. Like, I love working with archangels and Saint Germain. So that's something you guys can get into the habit of, and you'll instantly feel like a shift, and you'll just feel everything like lighten up a little bit. So that energy has been shifted out. So now that it has been transmuted, this is you now being able to be kind with yourselves, okay? Especially if you're overworking, especially if your job is demanding, or you're unsure about how to make ends meet, or you're unsure about how exactly you're going to build a business or go about, whatever it is you're pursuing, my beautiful Cancer, Cancerian, okay? So, my little crabs. I love crabs. Well, I love playing with crabs, not eating them. Anyway, yeah, so, but basically, Cancer, this is you like, stay with me, by the way. Okay. This is you guys now being able to be there for yourselves emotionally, to process things, to now heal. And I see this, whenever you're watching this, you're going to be able to do this now. And you're going to see clearly, and you're going to be able to know exactly what it is that you want to do, and putting your well-being first instead of others. Because a lot of you, what it is too, is that you're considering too many people into your plans, into your endeavors, into your goals and your dreams. No, Cancer, if you want something, you have to go for it. And if you have children, know that they'll come with you and they'll be fine. But when it comes to other people outside of that, and obviously like your spouse or whatever, when it comes to people outside of that, no, they'll be okay. Everyone's responsible for their own stuff, even if you feel like you're responsible for someone else. And maybe some of you are, maybe some of you have like an older parent that can no longer work or can no longer do certain things, that that makes sense. But still, just know that well, it's not in your highest good. You can do whatever you want, but it's not in your best interest, Cancer, to base your decisions on others, because in the end, you're going to feel overburdened, you're going to feel unfulfilled, and you're going to feel like, like that energy that was not pleasant before. This is you filling your own cups and doing what's going to make you happy, and know, Cancer, that in you doing this, you'll then be able to actually be there for people in a healthy way, in a stress-free environment and mindset, right? And energy, not just for those around you, but at work, in your jobs, in your businesses, whatever it is, Cancer. Okay, so make time to spend time with yourself. That Queen of Cups, guys, she's also not just nurturing and giving to other people, she nurtures herself. She nurtures herself. If you guys are dating, if you guys are dealing with someone, maybe you've been closed off emotionally, this is the time to open up, Cancer. It's enough with being clammed up, right? It's time. It's time, my beautiful Cancerian, because a lot of you have been in self-preservation mode. A lot of you have felt like you have to protect yourselves right now because, it's like rough times or uncertain times, or you're trying to create something and it's like it's your baby, or you have a dream and it's your baby. So you're just like, I can't trust anyone. That's okay. I get it. Okay. I get needing to like kind of want to be discreet or protect yourself or whatever. Most people, I think, do that, right? When it comes to wanting to manifest, we always want to keep a little quiet, something. But if you can do that while still being open-hearted, that's going to be your key to success, okay, this month. So some of you, what it is that you're needing to plan your way out of a financial situation, a financial mess, a financial whatever it is. So it's either, you know, it's like if you, for example, haven't been working, it's you trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to like start making money? How am I going to, you know, go back into the job world, right? It's like that. Okay, so the block and the delay though is the Five of Swords. So where are you not speaking, but it's in reverse, and I'm gonna honor that. So where are you not speaking your truth? Where are you not like normally this is you being like, normally this is like the energy of being like belligerent and irate, or like saying things that you don't mean, or just speaking without thinking, right? It's reacting instead of responding, and then it having consequences. In this case, it's almost like you're not in May, and it's okay, you know, it's okay, you follow your intuition, but it's almost like a lot of you feel like you don't want to be combative, you're avoiding confrontations. It's like normally you would say things, you would say something, but you're just biting your tongue and hanging up the phone. You know what I mean? Because it's like you don't want it, and they don't want it. That's what it really is that they don't want it, Cancer. And you know that they don't want it. And so you're like, well, why am I going to be the bad guy by opening my mouth and saying something? But the thing, Cancer, is that like when it comes to certain things, you do have to speak up. Okay, when it comes to like boundaries, when it comes to asserting yourself, it's okay to speak up. So pick and choose those battles, but don't feel like all the battles are the same and that you just need to be quiet and like not express how you're feeling, Cancer. Like it's okay. And don't feel like don't be scared. Some of you are scared of like offending people, okay? Like the thing though is like somehow this fear or this you not speaking your truth, Cancer, in May or in the beginning of May or something like that is gonna delay your success. It's gonna delay you getting your way. Maybe it's a boss. Maybe you're scared to speak up with the boss. Maybe you're scared to like advocate for yourself. No, you're being called to advocate for yourself, right? What's the advice? Yeah, this is you. Put yourself first, Aries. Maybe some of you have Aries in your chart, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio came out here, and then Aquarius and Libra for some of you. But the advice is the King of Swords, right? It's you standing up for yourself. It's you laying the line and, you know, laying it down and saying, this is what I want. This is what I feel I deserve in this situation. How can you meet me halfway? How can we make this just, fair, and equitable? Because right now it's not. Okay, for some of you, it's like if you have beliefs, if you have like a belief system, if you have certain things that you believe in, it's you not being afraid to express that. And in this case, it's the advice. So it's saying do it and don't worry about how it sounds, because right now, for whatever reason, Cancer, your voice needs to be heard. People need to hear your voice, and they need to know that you still are present, that you're still, you know, in the like not, I don't even want to say it like that, but yeah, like fighting the good fight. Because a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you have this energy of like giving up, or like in some area you've given up when it comes to people. Okay, Cancer, it's like a lot of you don't have time for the shenanigans, and I get that 100%. I'm with you guys. A lot of you don't have time for the bullshit. It's not that you're making time for the BS. No, we're not saying make time for BS, right? If you cut people out, they need to stay over there. If you keep people at arm's length, they need to stay over, right? Great, that's great. But when it comes to time to have conversations, don't shy away. Just express yourself. It's okay. It's okay, and don't worry about how people are going to take it. It's Mercury retrograde, okay? Everyone's going to ruffle somebody's feathers. You know, it's inevitable. So just, it'll pass. But in the meantime, take advantage of the portal or the energy that's available, because there's also something here about creating your reality, creating what you want through speaking up and having other people hear what you want. When they hear it with their own ears, it's like almost like, you know how the universe hears everything, but I'm hearing like, it's like the universe is going to hear it ×2. So it's one of those things. And then Scorpio energy here. Yeah, this is you, like, especially if you're in a contract, a business partnership, an agreement of some kind that you want to get out of, speak up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You have to do what's right. A lot of you need to bring justice back into your lives. Okay. And then some of you are being called to just be very like logical, be very practical as well when it comes to problem solving at work, with your finances, legal issues, speaking with banks, lenders, whatever. You guys need to speak up, advocate for yourselves, and get what you want, right? Because it's supporting you. So what's like, how are you moving forward? Second half for my beautiful Cancerians. Sagittarius energy, Two of Cups. Interesting. So some of you might be dealing with like a Sag, or you could have Sag in your chart. This person might have Sag and a water placement. I see there being like a little offer here. I see there being some sort of like happiness, or two people coming together, or if you're already in a relationship, this could be you and your person taking it to the next level. Okay, take that as you will. Either way, this is you bringing balance back into your life, especially with colleagues as well, co-workers. Some of you, you've been wanting an opportunity to work remotely or being able to travel for work, depending on what you do and what your line of work is. Like if you're in corporate sales, you might have to travel to different regions or places or states. This is you guys being given that opportunity, okay? Something like that. But like I said, I see there being a lot of equality, happiness. So I almost feel like a lot of you will be able to, I don't want to use the word escape, but it's like, yeah, you guys will be able to escape a lot of your financial issues or stress or problems in the arms of another, you know, or of someone else, you know, or your person, right? Of your person, right? In the arms of someone that's not your own, right? And so that's beautiful. Definitely enjoy that. I feel like after the lunar eclipse, it's going to really pick up, like when it comes to this like romantic, emotional reciprocation type of energy. I feel like there's going to be someone that's going to be supporting you on that level, even if it's not romantic. It could just be a friend or a family member, but I do feel like it's more so partner. So enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. You know, while it's being, you know, given, right? So what's coming in the next 3 months? What new opportunities? Okay, yeah, someone wants to come in. Could be a Pisces, Leo, or a Libra. This is a wish you've had for a while. I know this isn't related to money, but it is what it is. It's more so like a romantic situation. I feel like someone wants to come in hot and heavy towards you. Okay, this reminds me of the reading I did on Instagram for the Cancers. Okay, and the last one for the love message. So someone, yeah, this was the card that came out. So someone wants to come in hot and heavy, quick, and a lot of them, they have like passion for you, fire, okay, attraction. Just be mindful, okay, if they're just coming in going straight for the cookie or the nookie or whatever, you might want to think twice, okay? You want to, because I feel like unless that's what you want and you're down, then great. But for others of you, if you want this person to be more long lasting, you definitely want to move a little slower, and then you also want to have certain conversations, because there's certain things with the moon here and Libra, you know, there could be things that are hidden. This person could be keeping secrets, and you guys are bringing in justice, and you guys want the justice that you deserve, okay? Now, as far as you, I feel like in the next 3 months, you guys are, especially after the retrograde, you guys are going to be moving really fast towards something. What is it? Well, you have the Eight of Wands, so... But this is the final outcome for the month anyway. So let's talk about it. Yeah, let's wait. So in the next 3 months, you guys are going to take fast action towards what it is that you want. A creative endeavor, creative project, being an entrepreneur, building your own business, or a relationship. I know it's not a relationship read, but you guys know that I have to acknowledge these energies. Okay, so as far as the end of May, you have the Eight of Wands. So there's something here that you guys wanted to get off the ground at one point, or tried to pursue or embark on. It could be going for the job, applying for, you know, a certain position, or building a business, or studying a certain, you know, like area of expertise, or getting a certification of some kind, going back to school, right? Gemini energies. So whatever it is, I see you guys at the end of the month either going for it and actually doing it, or deciding to now pursue this thing, and then later you'll actually be doing it or pursuing it. So this is also like advanced training, certifications, getting a license in something. you know, so you can make money. It's getting the permits for some, you know, I'm hearing for real estate, or getting also your business formulated, getting your you know, your corporations in order, things like that. Okay, and also, but needing to learn more and needing to learn as much as you can so that you guys are doing things right the first time. Okay, Cancer. So definitely at this, I'd say second half of May, especially at the end, do your research. Do your research, ask questions. Don't be afraid to speak up, because your voice will be heard and people are going to give you the keys to success. People are going to show you the way forward. And whatever it is you're doing, people are going to like open a door for you when it comes to information that'll get you to the next step. And you have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is showing me that for a lot of you, it could be something completely new, but for others of you, it could be something that's coming back around in your life that you once wanted to be doing, and now you finally get to get it off the ground, like a bit, like I said, a business, a project. Jupiter, a lot of you will be traveling. You could be relocating for a job. Some of you might be something about vacation, but work related. If you have Sagittarius Jupiter in Sag, I see money coming in. I see some sort of big money coming in for you. An insurance payout, a claim, an inheritance, something like that. Okay, a grant, assistance of some sort. But this is a business getting off the ground, a passive income or side stream, you know, of income getting, you know, really taking off. For others of you, it's like you landing that job, or moving to getting a new position at work, but needing more training, more education, having a mentor, okay? So, or someone to supervise you and like hold your hands as you learn. So beautiful energy. I love that for you. And that's the final outcome. So this is awesome because it's not something where you're starting from scratch either. It's not like square one. It's actually something that you can build on top of what you've already built in your life and created for yourself, Cancer. So it's beautiful. It's like you're building the second story to this house. You already built the foundation and your life has created the first floor, but now you get to expand and have a second story or a third story. Or if you're building a high rise, you could be on the 20th floor of your high rise. You know what I mean? So it's going to be different for everyone, but yeah, so obviously it's going to be different for everyone, but I love it for you. It was a very interesting reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If it's resonated in any way, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to claim this final outcome here, which is amazing and I love it, and it's going to be a success, whatever it is you're embarking on or pursuing, it's going to be a success. Give the video a thumbs up, hit that like button. It's your way of affirming it and putting it out into the universe with your intention. The universe will hear it, feel it, see it, and know that you are believing it, right? So hit that like. Okay, let's go ahead and do your oracle cards though. Let's go ahead and do these oracle messages. Productivity, interesting. Yeah, so it is very important that you stay productive, okay, in May. Like I was thinking about that temperance energy, it's like as much as you're dreaming, as much as you're creating, as much as you're, doing your spiritual work, Cancer, and attracting, you also want to pursue a little bit. You want to be practical. You want to take action and balance that masculine and feminine energy within yourself. And again, don't forget to don't neglect yourself either though, because with the Cancer energy on this card, it's saying, yes, you're being productive, but you're also being productive in ways that are healthy. It's not like overworking. So basically, I'm hearing karmic number 13. So it's like you don't want to overwork and you don't want to underwork. It's like you want balance, okay? Yeah, consistency as well. Scorpio energy number 8. Continuance. Yes, this is exactly what your reading was referring to. Like this month is a month where you guys are going to be continuing on a certain trajectory, on a certain path with pursuing a certain goal or endeavor. Creating a business that you once wanted to create, or a passion or a project, something you can monetize for some of you. Okay. For others of you, it's like that job, whatever it is. This is something where now you get to continue or embark on it. Okay. Beautiful energy. You're being supported. You guys have 8 on both of these cards. So this is definitely a rebirth that wants to come in. I'm hearing Phoenix rising from the ashes for many of you. phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, so take that as you will. I feel like a lot of you have been in a place where you may have been very uncertain about the future, and you're gonna see, wow, like everything's shifting for you, right? Claim it, like the video. Everything's gonna be shifting for you. And in 3 months from now, you're gonna be like, oh my God. And the best part of all is that not only are you guys going to be focusing on finances and doing well financially, you're also gonna probably have love in your life. Okay, whether you're single, whether you're married, whether whatever, it's like your love life is going to improve. That's not only what I'm seeing in the reading, but what I wish for all of you. So I truly wish that for all of you. And I claim it. I claim it. Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and do spirit guide messages for my Cancerian sisters and brothers tuning in. Welcome. If you're new, subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the fam. I don't know why. I feel like with you guys though, when I do your readings, I feel like I'm being like a little bit harsh in my community. Not harsh, but like como un poquito like a little bit direct. It's weird because I haven't been like that with the other signs. Sometimes I am with other people, like other signs, you know, but with you guys, like I am getting Cancer, like speak up. Okay, speak up, right? Don't be afraid, right? This block. Don't be afraid. Be the King of Swords. You need to stand up for yourself and get what you deserve, okay? The justice that you deserve. And use that tongue and that mind. But don't like be explosive and reactive. You want to like obviously be, you know, premeditated a little bit, you know, like como grounded, process, responsive. There you go. So a new start is coming. A new start is coming, Cancer. Yes, 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 it is. Especially for those of you who've been like waiting on it for a while. Step out of your comfort zone. Interesting. So a lot of you, you know, maybe the reason it's been taking a while is because you've been afraid of, you know, branching out and exploring, you know, uncharted territory, or you've been playing it safe in your comfort zone, whether it's that job you've been at or whatever. So this is the time where you guys are like stepping out of this comfort zone, especially in the second half of May, moving into June. And I feel like by June, you guys are going to be in like a whole new space where you're going to be feeling very confident and not really, North Node energy. I didn't even see that. This is part of your North Node. And so you're going to be aligning with that. What's your North Node? Let me know in the comment section. Whatever it is, the North Node is all about your destiny. It's all about who you're meant to be and, you know, really achieving, you know, this fulfillment on a soul level and learning on a soul level, right? You know, acquiring more of experience, because that's what we come here to do, right? On our spiritual journeys. And so there's something here where you're gonna finally like, or if you're not already doing it, you're gonna start embarking on it and not really caring anymore of like what other people think, or you know what mom and dad are gonna say, or your significant other might think, or your friends or whatever. It's like you're saying, I'm going for this, right? 8 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. It could be something crazy. It could be something completely crazy to other people, right? But it's not to you. And it most certainly is not to the community or the group of people or the, you know, that are also doing what you're doing, or the co-workers that you have, or the mentor, right? You'll have support around you. And so that's what's beautiful, is that you'll have support around you within the business or the job or the work that's not necessarily family, okay? So let's go ahead and do angel messages. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Sometimes work needs to be separate. Especially if the people around us aren't helping us get to where we want to be because, you know, for whatever reason. So opportunity and change, my beautiful Cancerian. Beautiful opportunity and change. Yeah. New opportunities want to come in. Change is on its way. Be flexible. Be open to learning, growing, doing things differently than what you've done before. Okay. And then take charge and take action. So whatever it is you're pursuing, whatever your goal is, whatever it is you want, okay, go for it. Don't be afraid. Apply for that job. Reach out to that employer. Ask your employer for that promotion, that raise, whatever it is. The business that you're starting or creating, the creative project, the practice, whatever it is. Okay, my beautiful Cancer. So go for it. Go for it. Your angels have your back. They want you to know that they're supporting you. So are your spirit guides. So let's go ahead and close out the reading with some star family messages. Messages from your star family. What do your star family want you to know? Surrender to the sweetness. Beautiful. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, and make love to life. Love it. Yeah, this is kind of what I was picking up earlier. So your star family is saying, like, surrender to the sweetness of life, right? Surrender to the day-to-day, the moment. Live in the moment. Live in the present. Try to, like, anytime, any chance you get, try to do something that's gonna, like, invigorate your spirit, like uplift you, whether it's like you're burning essential oils or buying yourself a house plant, okay, or whatever it is for you, baking cookies, or I don't know, lighting candles, or running yourself a bath, okay? Pleasure and joy, right? Venus energy. So it's very like Venusian, earthly energy, right? Maybe it's shopping, maybe it's, but in this case, it's also being one with nature. It's being, one with your own, with your, essence, like being true to you and just flourishing. There's also this beautiful romance energy on this card. I don't know if you can see it. There's a couple here and they're swimming in like a beautiful spring with waterfalls. Get out there if you can. If you're dating someone, if you have a significant other, this is the month to go for a romantic getaway. Go overnight to a river, a lake, a beach, whatever. Okay, if you can. Have lots of just like romance and like beautifulness, okay, but out in nature, okay, whether it's during the day or at night, it does not matter. Love it for you. And said you got the love, okay, you got the love. Hadarian energy and codependency and boundaries. Yeah, this is all about you setting boundaries, like I was saying, King of Swords, and laying down that line, drawing that line, and not being afraid to stand up for yourself and kind of say, this is what I want. How can we make it happen? Or even saying, Cancerian, like, this, what you're saying or what you just said really hurt me. It's offensive. I don't appreciate it. Can you please not talk to me that way again? Because Cancer, it's time. It's time to speak up. It's time to put an end to people who think they can walk all over you, especially people who are closest to you, because that's what tends to happen, right? So also just know that you have all the love that you desire. Know that you are more than enough and you have all the love that you need. So the love that you receive from another is just like a bonus, and it's an added bonus, and it's the cherry on top. That way, Cancer, when that person doesn't give you love or isn't showing you love, or if you break up or whatever, you're not distraught and brokenhearted and feeling like you're less than, right? Always fill your own cup. Okay, my beautiful Cancer, you have the love, okay? You are loved. You are love. You are source. You are one with God, the universe, okay? You are loved. So I love you all. And thank you all for tuning in. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, what are you waiting for? Hit that thumbs up button. Claim this reading. And I will see you guys on the next one. Leave me a comment if you want. Let me know you're here. Show your presence. I love connecting with you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Playlist will be linked in the description box so you guys can check out your other placements. And if you guys want to book a personal reading, be sure to refer to the description box as well. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.